Happy Sabbath, everyone. Welcome to today's Bible story. I'm so excited that we're having children's story over the computer. We get a way to connect with each other, and I miss you all so much. Well, in today's Bible story, you know that I like to take Bible stories from the Bible themselves. So it's based on Matthew's 28 verses 20. And I want to ask you, boys and girls, how many of you are so excited that we get to have children's story? Even though we can't be at our church building and with our friends, we still get to talk to one another by having children's story on the computer. I'm so excited, and I hope you are excited too. So I hope that you have been able to turn to Matthew's 28:20, and let's read it together. It says, teaching them to observe all things that I've commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, even to the end of age. Matthew 28:20. So what does that mean? Well, today's story is called, Is That You, God? It's me, Stacie. Well, let's see what it's all about. I'm so excited. Okay, get your listening ears on. Let's pay attention. Do you know that when Jesus was born into the world, he became human and took on the problems that every human had to face? This story is told of a little girl who stole 6 pieces of cake from a bakery. 6 pieces of cake, and she stole them. Stealing is not good. She was eating her 3rd piece of cake when a man came up behind her and asked if she planned to give the cake back or pay for the cake she took. What do you think she said? Let's keep reading. The little girl looked at the man, then looked at her cake in her hand, and she ran off. As she turned the corner, she looked behind her and realized no one was following her. So she shrugged her shoulders, sat down on the ground to finish her cake, of course. Then she hears a voice say, "Pay for the cake you stole." The girl stands up, looks for the man who said it, but she doesn't see anyone. That's weird, she thought. She realized that no one was around her, but her conscience was loud and clear. She was wrong and needed to do something. You know, sometimes we do things that are not right. And sometimes we do things that are very right. And sometimes we do things to other people that are terribly wrong. But then sometimes other people do things to us that are not right. And that makes us feel alone, or we can make other people feel alone because we treated them wrong, right? But you have to remember that whether we're right, we're wrong, or somebody does something wrong to us, or even when we feel alone, God is always with us, no matter what. God was human before. Remember that, boys and girls. And when he was human, he sent his son, because that's how he was human. His son came in the human form to die for us. He was here and he knows all the things we face. God knows we get lonely and that we're afraid, and sometimes we make bad decisions and sometimes we make good decisions. But no matter what, whatever we do, whether it's right or wrong, or if we're lonely, we have to remember God is with us always. We sometimes hear God's voice and we call it our conscience. It's not a voice that we can always hear very loud, but if we pay attention, he's always guiding us and he's letting us know that we're not alone. God is always there. We don't have to be afraid. We don't need to run and hide from things that we do. We just need to ask God, "Hey God, is that you? It's me, Stacie." Bye, boys and girls. I love you so much.